Well, okay. You've made it to the end. Oh, God, we're close to being done. Uh, at this point, you should only have this one last assignment thing that you're doing because you've already watched the Milgram experiment. I hope you're doing everything in the order that it came up on Google Classroom. Um, if you haven't watched the Milgram obedience video, you probably need to stop this video right now and go back and watch that and then come back into this assignment again. Don't worry, I'll wait. All right, great. So now that you've done that, you should have learned some interesting things. We didn't touch the Holocaust, and but I think you've heard about it before. I know that down in middle school they like to hit it a lot. You guys hear about the Holocaust, the 6 million Jews that were killed, the millions of homosexuals that were killed, the millions of people from other religions and races. And one of the things they don't cover a lot is how many of the handicapped children they ended up taking out. Horrible, absolutely horrible stuff. And the question always arises is, how did this happen? Why did people follow what these guys were pushing? I mean, these are good people, and hopefully if you guys read Lord of the Flies coming up, you'll get an idea of what that might be about and stuff. So I think the Milgram experiment does a huge service to us to show that 65% or more people obey to the extreme of doing something horribly wrong to others if an authority figure tells us this is what we should do. So, sorry if you really wanted me to get into the Holocaust and stuff, but I think it boils down to that. And I don't think the Holocaust is, oh my gosh, wasn't that horrible what happened? We should never let it happen again. I think it's, let's check ourselves. And when do we find ourselves getting into a position where we might have to make the right decision? And do we have the strength to hold up and do what's right? So, that's almost it. But I do have one more thing that I need you to do. I got a question for you. And this will be the last thing you do for my class. And you'll turn it in right here on Actively Learn. So as soon as it stops, you just answer this question. And the question is this. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to get there that quick. I'm hoping you learned something from this class. I hope you carry something on in this class. I hope it wasn't just information you got into your noggin and then it went away. I hope that there's at least a couple things that you may have learned that you can actually put into your life. So, now for the question. The question is this. What is something that you have learned in this class this year that you will put into your life? Pretty simple. What is something that you have learned this year in this class that you can use in your life? Now, give me a tiny little answer. I'll give you a tiny little grade. It's fairly simple. I want some meat here. I want you guys to actually think about it and write down some good stuff. Very, very anxious to see what each and every one of you writes down. So, one more time. What is something that you have learned this year in this class that you can use in your life? Sure wish we would have seen more of each other this year. I've been blessed to have you as students. Have a wonderful summer, and I hope to see you next year. Take care.